All rise. Judge Vanderbeek Court is now in session. Judge, this is case number JVB 1038, Brown case.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
You all may be seated. Okay, Ms. Brown, you brought this case before the court. What's going on?
Well, Your Honor, my sister, Jazz, she drops her 4 children off at my house all the time. I have 1 child, that's all I had. And so I'm looking to receive some child support for these children because I'm taking care of them more than she is.
And how many children did you say?
She has 4 children.
And all 4 live with you?
Yes. I'm just gonna say they do, yes.
So do they or don't they?
They're there all the time, so yes.
Okay, how long have they been living
all
with
the
you?
time?
Excuse me, ma'am. I'm talking to her. I'm not talking to you. You will have your opportunity to speak in just a moment, okay?
Let's jump into today's emotional child support showdown. This case has been simmering for quite a while, and tensions are finally boiling over. Ms. Brown has come forward with a heartfelt plea. She says her sister, Jazz, has been regularly dropping off her 4 kids at her house for the past 3 years. The problem? There's been little to no help in raising them. Already a mother to 1 child herself, Ms. Brown is overwhelmed, stretched thin emotionally and financially. She's been trying to do right by these kids, but with limited income, she says she simply can't manage anymore. Today, she's asking the court to step in, requesting child support so she can better meet the children's everyday needs. The judge listens intently, clearly recognizing the weight of the situation and the unfair load Ms. Brown has been carrying on her own. It's a tough conversation ahead, but one thing's for sure. This courtroom is about to get real. Stay tuned to see how this powerful case unfolds.
Thank you. So, how long have they been living with you?
For about 3 years now.
3 years?
Yes.
That is all the time. Okay. And has your sister given you any type of child support for her kids?
No, she has not. She'll give me $20 here and there, but
$20 for 4 kids?
$20, yes.
What about health insurance? How are these children covered under health insurance?
They do not have health insurance.
Because you won't put them on there.
Excuse me. That's the last outburst from you, okay? Thank you. Health insurance, is it available through your job?
Yes, it is.
Okay.
It is.
So if I were to order that the children are enrolled in health insurance, you're able to do that through your employer?
Yes, I am. I work for an advertising firm, so
okay.
Yeah, they should be able to
do you know about how much it would cost?
Roughly $250 for all 4.
Okay, $250 for all 4. Okay. All right. Is there anything else you want to let me know before I move over here to your sister?
No, you can talk to her.
Okay. Now it's your turn.
Okay. First off, those are her nieces. She never says that when I drop them off.
Those are your kids.
I understand that. But I'm trying to make a living for me and my kids. I'm an upcoming artist. I have to go to clubs every night to make appearances. What kind of artist are you? I sing and I rap.
I've never heard you.
Okay, well, do you get on Spotify? Because I'm on there. I can sing for y'all right now.
No, thank you.
Look.
But, I mean, here's the reality of it is, you have 4 children that you need to support.
I
regardless.
am supporting them.
You're not supporting them, giving them $20. $20 is not $20. Excuse me. $20 is barely enough to purchase 2 of them something to eat at a fast food restaurant.
Okay, I drop them off with some little Debbie cakes sometimes. Like, they good. It's a snack.
Did you really just say?
Ms. Brown steps up with nothing but the truth. She lays out her story with powerful honesty, explaining that for the past 3 years, she's been the one raising her sister Jazz's 4 children. Through it all, she's received almost no help, just the occasional $20 bill, barely enough for a single grocery run, let alone clothes, school supplies, or medical needs. It hasn't just drained her wallet. It's worn her down physically and emotionally. She's exhausted from trying to hold everything together. And to make matters worse, none of the children have health insurance, turning every doctor's visit or medical emergency into a crisis. The judge takes it all in, clearly moved by the weight Ms. Brown has carried on her own. Then comes Jazz's turn. But instead of showing concern, her nonchalant attitude sends a chill through the room. Eyes narrow, jaws tighten. The big question now, will Jazz finally step up and take responsibility, Or is this just another chapter in a long list of excuses?
They are 5, 4, and 3. Like, they don't need no big old meal or nothing.
5, 4, and 3. You're missing one.
Ma'am.
You don't even know
I have
how
twins.
Oh, okay.
They're both 5. Yes, ma'am.
2, 5. So you expect her to support 4 children of Little Debbie snacks? Is that what you're telling me
provide
here
the Little
today?
Debbie snacks. So how is she supporting my Little Debbie snacks?
And you think there's nothing wrong with what you're saying, right?
No. I'm doing what I can.
Well, you need to sing some more because obviously you're underpaid and you need to be paying your
Ma'am,
sister.
I'm upcoming, so I can be underpaid. I'm getting whatever I can get. I do nails on the side too.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So how much are you making with doing nails?
I mean, whenever I have a client, like every day, maybe $300 a week, maybe that.
Okay.
Yeah.
And how much of that do you give your sister besides $20?
Whenever I get that, I give her a little bit of something.
No, that is unacceptable. And the fact that you came in this courtroom and actually admitted that is very sad.
Admitted what?
That you have not been supporting your children. You know what? I'm not about to play this game.
I have been.
Obviously, you came here to waste my time. You have not been supporting them with $20 and Little Debbie snacks. And don't say that again.
She's talking about a couple times $20.
Oh, I'm sorry.
A couple of times is
food
a couple of times.
in their mouth.
Excuse me.
She drops off.
Hold on 1 second. Excuse me. It is not her responsibility to take care of your children. If you are going to leave your, excuse me, you obviously don't understand because you're not listening to what I said. If you are going to leave your children with your sister, first of all, it needs to be an agreement that she even wants to take in 4 additional children.
If she didn't want them, she could say that. She's never said that.
No, it doesn't matter. These are your children, not hers. So you know what's going to happen today? You're going to pay her some child support, and it's going to be more than $20. I can assure you that.
Jazz takes the stand, ready to defend her choices. But her argument falls flat. She insists that she never heard Ms. Brown say no to taking care of the kids, as if silence meant agreement. But to the court, that sounds more like avoidance than justification. Jazz describes herself as an up-and-coming artist, trying to chase her dreams while making some money doing nails on the side. But when it comes down to the dollars, she admits the truth. Her support has been limited to the occasional $20 bill and a few snack cakes. The judge doesn't miss a beat. Calmly but firmly, he points out that a couple of 20s and some Little Debbie treats are nowhere near enough to raise 4 children. The courtroom shifts. Eyes widen, whispers stir. Jazz's attitude, more dismissive than apologetic, is hard to ignore. Her lack of accountability cuts through the room like cold air. Then comes the judge's sharp reminder. Being a parent isn't a part-time gig. It's not something you choose when it's convenient. It's a full-time, lifelong duty. No excuses, no exceptions.
Now, you said you provided this, never mind. This tax return, who did this?
One of her boyfriends.
No.
One of her boyfriends.
It was my last baby daddy mafia. Okay. He did it for me.
Oh,
He been doing taxes for years.
Right. And he reported you at $30,000 a year?
Yeah, about that.
That's all you make?
Yeah, just about that.
Okay. Okay. Let me go ahead and calculate these numbers because you obviously came here to waste my time. So, at $30,000, I have your gross calculated at $2,500
Yeah.
a month. Excuse me? Are you painting your nails in my courtroom?
Yeah, I didn't have time because I had to be here
Go
this early in the
ahead
morning.
and put the top on that nail polish because I need you to pay attention when I read these numbers off to you. Because I can assure you,
you need to know what I make.
I can assure you it's going to be more than $20. How about that?
You're on, you see what I have to deal with.
I definitely see what you have to deal with, but you know, I can't necessarily control how your sister behaves. That is up to her. But we can make sure that you are receiving more than $20, okay?
I appreciate that.
So at $2,500 gross, that brings your net to $2,004. And you said $250? Okay. So your child support obligation for 4 children is going to be $701 plus.
$701? I can't afford that. I got gas.
Oh, now you're paying
food,
attention.
I got a.
Oh, okay. So $701 plus the $250 comes out to $951 a month That's what you're going to pay your sister.
I don't have that, ma'am, so.
Well, you know what? It doesn't matter.
You need to
so why do I see you on Instagram popping bottles at the club? Why do I see that?
Guess what? Guess what? It doesn't even matter.
For me.
It doesn't even matter. You know why? Because you're up and coming, which means one day you're going to be up and you're going to be coming to pay this $951 in child support. Is there anything further?
No.
Is there anything further?
I ain't got that. I already told you that. So,
okay, so you don't have any other questions? All right. You all are dismissed.
As the case wraps up, the judge takes a moment to drive home the law and the lesson. She reminds the courtroom that here in Texas, the person who actually cares for the children day in and day out is entitled to child support, even if they aren't the biological parent. In other words, Ms. Brown, though she's the children's aunt, has every legal right to ask for financial help. But the message goes deeper. The judge firmly reminds everyone that raising a child isn't a choice. It's a responsibility. Kids need food, shelter, healthcare, and love. These aren't extras. They're essentials. She delivers one final, powerful reminder. Failing to care for a child isn't just irresponsible. It's unacceptable. As the episode closes, viewers are urged to speak up. If you know someone carrying the weight alone, don't stay silent. Share their story. Help them get the support they need. Because at the end of the day, child support court isn't just about money. It's about standing up for the future of every child. And that's a cause worth fighting for.